That's a natural thing. Yet, that's where a lot of men can fall, because you get preoccupied with that instead of really getting this knowledge and getting rooted, man. You know, and the woman will uproot you. A woman is set up to attack your confidence. Yeah, right? That's why you
stop praying for salvation, you start praying for a woman.
Right.
Yeah. And then if you pray for a woman, you're praying for a possession that's gonna turn on you, man.
Yeah. Really, you praying for Satan to come for your enemy.
Yeah, demon to come into your life.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. Like even it goes into this chapter about how you care for your wife instead of caring for the Heavenly Father. You know?
Yeah, yep.
It says, verse 28, but if thou marry, thou hast not sinned, and if a virgin marry, she hath not sinned. Nevertheless, such shall have trouble in the flesh.
Yeah, brothers go through it, man. Yeah. And that's why eventually bros just snap, and then the Lord just like get them away from the bitch, you know? Because it would jeopardize salvation. Like it says in Ecclesiastes the 7th chapter. The sinner shall be taken thereby, but he whoso pleases the Most High will escape from her. You know, that's eventually what happens, and through the Spirit, that's going to happen with a lot of brothers. Yep. A lot of the women that brothers are dealing with, they're just going to die. You know, say you've been putting your man through pure hell, and you know better. They know the breakdowns, they know the videos, they know brothers' names. They still got demons on them, man. They be worse off. They be worse than the chicks who don't know, man.
Yeah, way worse.
Yeah.
But I spare you, but this I say, brethren, the time is short, it remaineth, that both they that have wives be as though they have none.
Yeah, exactly. You know what that's talking about? If it's something with the brotherhood, you might have something set up with your woman, you cast her aside. It's like you don't even have a wife, man. Because when it's time to deal with the brothers, or we're preaching, we're doing lessons, we're fellowshipping, she come down the road, man. And a lot of women, they can't deal with that. Like getting canceled on last minute. Listen, I'm in the Spirit. I do that all the time. I lost women like that, man. You know, I'm kicking it with the brothers. Jay gotta drive 45 minutes. I'm chilling, man. I'm enjoying the brothers, man. Because really, that's not your woman anyways, man. You just got her on loan from Satan.
Yep. It's a rental car.
Yeah, it's a rental.
Some type of way about a rental car.
Yeah, a lot of times you don't have time. You'll trash that shit, man.
Yeah,
I ain't got time. They gonna clean it up anyways, man. It's a rental. It ain't mine, you know. Yeah, it's not mine. Yeah, because it's not your possession. You gonna say something?
Yeah, I was gonna say a lot of times, you know, the so-called woman, she envy the relationship you got with wisdom, you know.
Yeah.
With this being our woman, she hates that.
Right, and that's manifested with you studying and being with the brothers, man. Because it's always like a spiritual moment. She don't want that. She wants you to be carnal. And so that's she take you to deep water. She keep getting you, tell you what, till you snap. Then you choking the bitch. Now what? Now you getting the cops called on you. Now you can't do the work.
She actually wanted that.
That's what she had in her mind. Like, the first 2 weeks, man. Yeah, I'm gonna stick Esau on this nigga. She's just evil, man.
As Shada, you go to one of them classes and they fucking neuter you and shit.
Yep.
Yeah, to a bitch, boy.
Yep. Yeah, because now you traumatized, man. And you lost, you for real, because that traumatizes you, man. You lose out on like 5 racks. Then you gotta take off of work early. You losing money. Your whole life is fucked up over this bitch, man. Yep. So now she got you by the nuts. Yeah, especially if you got a kid with her right now. It's, shit. Man. Now she got you, man, because you even lift up your voice, man. And these bitches, man, they'll go and they'll grab a fucking knife, carve their ass up and say you did it, man. Hit themselves. Why'd you hit me? I seen it, man. Yeah, the little pretty girl, little 4'11", 5-foot chick.
I've actually seen that though. I experienced it. My cousin did that.
Yeah.
She wanted the nigga out. She wanted she wanted money from the nigga. She was playing him. Yeah. But she came to the house and she like, today was the day, man. She went and called the police and said that the nigga hit her. The nigga chilling with me playing Xbox. I'm like, damn. And the cops, they came and put me to the side. Hey, look. I didn't see nothing. That's all I'm saying. I didn't see nothing. I didn't see that. I didn't see anything. Yeah. You know? And the nigga went to jail.
Yep. Evil. It's evil. Why would you do that?
You're evil.
Because you're evil. That's the lick. She knows that's the lick, man. Like the brother says, man. She always says she's the ultimate survivalist. All right, she's thinking on a long range goal, man. She has prudence on the left hand side.
Look at the road. We always bring that up. The white bitch she left the dude, right? And when she left him, she told him, "Oh, they're gonna rape me. They're gonna rape your boy, my son, and they're gonna eat us. You know, they're gonna kill you. They're gonna rape us."
Yeah.
And why? Because she had faith in him.
Yeah.
She didn't believe that he was able to protect her, so she dipped out on him.
Yep.
And her son. So she don't give. She's a survivalist. She don't give a fuck
And
about
what,
that.
what does that prove? That she was thinking on the
The
long haul.
Foresight.
She's thinking like at the end. She's thinking the end goal.
Trying to survive.
She has a spirit of Esau. She has a spirit of conquering.
Yep.
So it's that's when you won the war, right? You're on the campaign. It could be many campaigns, to conquer.
Yeah, that's why they demonize players, man. Because that's like the worst thing. Yeah, player, because a player knows, all right, this bitch is trying to out to get me, man. So I'm gonna get this bitch before she get me. Yeah. That's what it is, man. Kill or be killed. Really? Yeah, something.
Second Ezra 16 and 40. O my people, hear my word, make you ready to the battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth.
Yeah, you got to remember Lot's wife.
Yep.
You got to be able to leave everything behind, man. Because all of this is temporary, man. And life comes at you quick, man.
Yeah.
You get placed in situations, you're like, shit, I gotta move. Spirit moved.
Yeah.
Hey, spirit moves, man. The spirit really does move.
You gotta move with the spirit.
You gotta move with the spirit. All right?
Get left behind.
Just like the wind. Yeah, so is everyone that is born of the spirit. You're like the wind. It comes and goes, man. You gotta be ready. But really though, it's beautiful because it just has a circuit, you know? So knowing that, man, it shouldn't be too turbulent. Because there's certain times when the wind is super turbulent. Even the disciples, man, the wind was real heavy. They shook. It was like a tempest or whatever. But really, it returns back, man, to where it comes. So you just gotta ride it out, man. That's how it is, man. You gotta ride it. Just know that it's coming back to the same point, man. Which is ultimately you being cool, man. You being protected, all right, so that you can fight and minister another day, man.
Remain in the spirit.
Remain in the spirit, man.
Jump to the
Yeah,
point.
come on.
Verse 44. They that marry as they that shall get no children, and they that marry not as the widowers.
Right.
Which a widow, that's somebody that used to be married, but they not looking for nobody.
Yeah.
All right, they're just doing their own thing. They don't want nobody else.
Right.
It says, and therefore they that labor in vain. For strangers shall reap their fruits and spoil their goods, overthrow their houses and take their children captives. For in captivity and famine shall they get children.
Yeah, so pretty much everything is vain here. Solomon spoke about that.
Yeah.
Everything on this side is vain because we do things. We eat, we drink, okay? We work, have business, have certain interests. Certain things like sports, other recreational things. Yet everything that these people labor for, we labor too, but we don't labor for that, man.
Yeah.
We're laboring for we do things, but that's not our end all be all, man.
These people, they expect to stay here.
Yeah.
They expect their labor. They expect to reap the fruits of that,
Yeah.
and be able to establish something here. I'm working to get this house, in this house I'm gonna buy it. It's gonna build equity. I'm gonna be able to pass it down to my kids.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna have children. They're gonna be able to pass it down to their children.
Right.
But this whole society is getting ready to crumble, man.
Yep.
All right. Everything that you believe to be true, all right. The way that this society works, you can go here, you can go there. The so-called white man, he's gonna seize all that, man. He's gonna take your car. He's gonna take your house.
Yep.
All right. He gonna take your woman.
Yeah.
Your kids gonna be taken from you.
Yep.
All right.
Everything you loved.
Yeah.
Everything you ever loved, man.
You gotta be mentally prepared for that, man.
Yeah.
If you get caught up, you got a woman, you all in the hurt. She get taken. That's gonna be used against you to get you to submit to the so-called white man system, man.
Bait.
Oh, look, you're gonna be tortured like that movie. What was the name of it? With Samuel Jackson?
Unbreakable.
Yeah. Nah. I forget the name of it.
When he was a torturer.
Yeah, he was a torturer. I don't think that was the title.
Yeah, he was like CIA.
Yeah.
He was CIA and it was like so-called Arab bomber or some shit like
Yep.
that.
The dude, Samuel Jackson, he was torture tactics, man. He ended up bringing the dude's woman in there, But that the guy, his cause was so strong, and his resolve was so strong for his cause. He said, "To hell with my kids and the woman, man." All right.
Yeah, that's the spirit you got to be in.
Yep.
Like the elder in the book of Maccabees. Like that.
Yeah.
You got some more?
It says, "For strangers shall reap their fruits and spoil their goods, overthrow their houses." So you want to buy a house, your house gonna get overthrown, man.
Yeah.
All right. Marauders gonna run up in it. They're gonna break the windows out. might set the shit on fire. You know, if you got your heart, mind, and soul into that, you're gonna be through when you see that, man. Oh, my house, I worked so hard for it. My whole life is in there. You know.
Because people's lives are about material things.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's how success and that's the measure of a man. And the Lord said, man, life is not about the abundance of things that you have. But this society is built contrary to Yahushua. This is Esau's kingdom, man.
Yep.
So that's why even Israelite groups adopt that mentality, calling us bums, bumalites, man. Nah, it's just Jake don't care about this shit, man.
Yeah, we know the end game.
Yeah.
The end game is that everything that you see is gonna be destroyed, man.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, it's vanity. You know. And then your kids and your woman, she ain't really on your side anyway, man.
That's
so
vanity.
why would you put your time and energy and your whole heart into this bitch? And first of all, she can't give you salvation, man. She gonna do the opposite. She gonna drag your ass down and get you killed, or get you to submit to the so-called white man's agenda, man. Like the majority of these women do. All right, like that nasty thing that came up here. All right, the Jabba the Hutt with a beard. She was trying to get us to submit to the will of the so-called white man.
Yep.
You know, guarantee you. Which ain't nobody gonna be dealing with that thing. But if you was with her, she would tell you to get the chip.
Oh yeah.
You know, you tell her, oh, I'm hungry.
She
You
hit you
know,
with Romans 13.
yeah, you better do something about it. You better get that chip.
That bitch don't miss a meal, man.
You know.
Yeah, she'll hit you with Romans 13, because that's what a woman will do, and that's what these demons do. They'll reference the scripture. These women that know the scripture, like, what about 1 Corinthians? It said,
All the time.
yeah.
You know who teach them? They pastor teach them.
Yep.
Hit things of scripture.
Yep.
Can I finish? I didn't finish 1 Corinthians 7. This is 1 Corinthians 7, and I'll start at 29 again. But this I say, brethren, the time is short. It remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they had none, and they that weep as though they wept not,
Yep.
and they that rejoice as though they rejoice not,
Yep.
and they that buy as though they possess not.
Yeah, it says the same thing in
Yep.
2nd Ezra.
Yep.
You know, you got to be showing you again that Paul and Peter, all of our forefathers, we read the New Testament. They were all about reading about their ancestors, their forefathers. You know. Right. Go ahead.
And it says, and they that use this world as not abusing it.
Yeah, use the world, but don't abuse it. Don't get caught up in it. Which that's a hard thing, because there's spirits out here. Okay, you have the spirit of, okay, I want to rule, I want to be a king, but it's not that time, man. You got to keep going through the straight gate. All right, because you get opportunities. Like you get temptation, like the brother Manazal is going into. It's not the temptation, man. The devil comes. It's not like, oh, some shit you hate. It's some shit that just plays off of your lust, man.
Try to entice you.
Try to entice you, yeah.
For the fashion of this world passeth away.
Yeah, because this place is going to be destroyed by nuclear missiles. So it's really not wise to put all your energy here. You use it, but then you got to know, okay, I'm doing too much. Okay? All right, yeah, because it's easy to get caught up in this world, man. You're used to it. It's all comfortable. The world is all comfortable. You see these people, they don't know what the hell is going on, because you can go and you can get something to eat, you can get something to drink. Meanwhile, all these other countries, man, it's real out there.
Yeah, people starve. People go days without eating, man.
Yep.
People ain't got water.
Days
They
without
got
showering.
to walk hella far to get water. You know.
Yeah, that way of life is going to go away soon, man. Well, it's already starting. That's why they want to have the water restrictions, right?
Yeah.
55 gallons a day.
Yep.
That's what that's conditioning people for rough living.
Yeah, and the drought's over too. This nigga made that legislation, passed that legislation. It's just pure hell, man. 55 gallons a day. You should be able to use as much water as you want to, man.
The white man is.
Yeah.
The governor is. But you, everyday people, man. This hell's coming to us, man.
Yeah. And then also that water restriction is also on these businesses. That's going to be on these businesses. And if they go over, they're going to get fined $10,000. So that's going to start. That's going to be their overhead. They're not going to be able to run their business, man.
Yeah, this place is designed to be destroyed, man. America, because I saw a report that it's California, well, mainly up here, is the worst place to afford homes.
Yep.
Nobody could afford homes. It's impossible, you know. And then that just means there'll be more homeless people.
Right.
And less people living good, less people having good jobs, are being able to live. So that's gonna lead to what? Just total chaos here in America, man. This place is like being crumbled in front of our eyes.
Yep.
Right? So yeah, it's like the super commuters. But the white man, he's getting rid of the middle class. He's gonna have the super ultra elites, rich people, and then just the serfs.
Slaves.
Slaves.
Master slave, no middle class.
I like that movie In Time.
That's why
There was no middle class.
Yep, there's no manufacturing jobs here, right? You can't get a good paying job, all right? If you're just a hardworking guy, man, that don't work like that.
Everything's on AI. I think as far as like the year, like maybe in like 10 years, a lot of these jobs are gonna be no more.
Yeah, no more Lyft drivers,
pushing
Uber
out
drivers.
them kiosks. Now there's no longer a need for a cashier to input your order. And then they got another robot that flip burgers, man.
That's crazy, man.
Take your fucking burger flipping job for minimum wage. That shit through. Then they gonna have a machine that drop the fries down. They're gonna have a machine that assemble the burger. You know.
And these FedEx and UPS drivers, they gonna get pushed off the block too.
Oh yeah, they got Amazon.
They got them drones.
Drone delivery.
They got every autonomous cars, a Lyft, Uber. They all working on that.
Those are a lot of Jake jobs too, man.
Yep.
Like middle class Jake jobs.
Burger flipping.
Nah. Well, that too, but like the delivery, UPS, those are like Jake.
They're unionized too.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
want to get rid of that shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you saw Haystack, man.
Jake make money off though. Jake make good money off doing them deliveries.
Yeah.
Driving them trucks, they make real good money, like 60K and up.
The transportation industry too. A lot of these
it's gonna
art
change
drivers,
now.
art workers, bus drivers, mostly Jake.
Yeah, they make 160K. But are they getting hired anymore? Nah. And are they making 160K? Nah. They're just the old black bitch with bunions, man. She's the one. But you want that job, man? They gonna give it to you, man.
Yeah, because she's already locked in. That was she got it when the gravy train was going, you know.
They're gonna cut more bus lines. They're gonna cut. Everything's getting cut, man.
Well, yeah, they want to just have these light rails. You know, it's more on the light rail, so that doesn't need to be operated as much. You only need like one operator, and it's easier to transport people to these concentration camps. You know, just have them. Just have it. Get it. Go. That's what they're gonna do, though. That's what the so-called white man envisions. All right.
Everything's leading to putting people in concentration camps.
Have all these little light rails, and then they just go to certain distributions, like distribution or pickup points. Have like a gang of trucks right there, pick you up. You drive 2 minutes, you get fucking tortured. Have you getting waterboarded, and then have some fucking doctrine going on in the background about accepting Satan. You know, that's what he wanted to do, though,
It's
man.
in the movies though.
Yeah.
What is it's in what's that Mockingbird? What's that one?
Killing Mockingbird?
Hunger Games.
Hunger Games. In the Hunger Games. Hunger Games. It's in a lot of these different movies where it's like futuristic, but there's playing in the background to be like some doctrine that they're trying to push on the people. Obey, you know, follow the government on some shit like that. You know, you are part of this society.
Yeah.
You hold a role in this society, so make sure you follow the rules.
Pretty much that Blade Runner 2049. You see that?
Yeah, movies just like that.
Yeah,
Movies just
I'll
like
show you
that.
that, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
movies
bro,
just like
watch
that.
that one.
Okay. It's out now?
Gone.
Okay.
Yeah, it just shows you how Esau, he just wants to replace everybody with robots, droids.
Yeah.
So they got droids assassinating other droids, right? But then like all the jobs are taken by droids, so you don't know who's a human or who's a droid.
Oh, man.
Then they got prostitutes that are droids and some are human. You don't even know that, but that's 2049. This place is through. LA, like they show LA,
man.
right?
Yeah.
There's no food left. They saved the famine by everyone eating worms. So they're making worms and people eat worms and everybody's a fucking robot, man. But that's the so-called white man's dystopian future for you people, man. None of this, man. None of this open space. Everything's gonna be gloomy,
Gloom and doom. Yeah.
polluted.
He wants to block out the sun.
He wants you to die, like every step you take, he wants you to be dying with it, man. He wants you to breathe in death.
Yeah. Avoid a damn landmine. Yeah, like them Vietnamese, them Cambodians, they still be having to avoid landmines. All right, that was left from the 70s. Still be getting blown the hell and back. You got something?
Ecclesiastes 12:3. It says, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble.
Yeah, that's talking about the elites. They're trembling. Why? Because this word is coming out. Hey, because you everyday Edomites, you might try to laugh this off, oh, stupid niggers, ha ha ha. But the elites, they know full well what's being taught is the truth, man. Hey, like the apostles, they talk about one of the elders was preaching, and then he hopped out and said, "Wow, how did you figure this out? We spent all this money to prevent that, because that's the spirit, man." And then you have dudes who try to discount the chart, the doctrine. But the keepers of the house are trembling because of this doctrine, man, because of the spirit. Go ahead.
In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves,
Yep.
and the grinders cease.
Yeah, and the grinder cease. What did Jake say when they working? I'm grinding.
Yeah.
So the grinding is ceasing. I remember, about 10 years ago, around the downturn in 2008, that's when a lot of these places went under, man.
Yep.
And then what type of industry came up in this place? Transhumanism technology, man. That's really what's out here. Things that are automated, right now, because now with Lyft, Uber, they want to have driverless. All right, robotics. That's real big out here, man. Yeah. Merging man with machine. So the keepers of the house are trembling and they're grinding to cease for these people who don't have those type of skills, man, or who find it morally wrong, man. Because you got a lot of people who don't want to work in these industries just because they don't agree with it. But those are the jobs that pay you money, man. Okay, like gen tech. Hey, they're great to their employees, but you're doing scumbag work. You know, working in the medical industry. That's steadily being exposed.
Yeah, being a nurse.
Yeah.
All you do is inoculate people with fucking drugs, man.
Spread diseases.
Spread diseases.
Yeah, those are the jobs out here. Like before, they had manufacturing jobs, but now it's a service economy, man. And then like the brother was going into, they just want to have master slave, and you see that, man. That's why so many of these people are Lyft drivers, because the grinding is ceased. So the only job that you can do is serve like the master class.
And the plan of that corporation, Lyft, and the plan of Uber is to get rid of the drivers and have autonomous drivers. That's the whole
automated.
The whole thing. Funding those companies is the hope of getting rid of the driver. And you know what? I'm all for it, man.
Yeah.
Fuck you drivers, man. You're all the worst drivers on the planet Earth, man.
Yeah, you know
Lyft
what?
drivers,
Yeah,
Uber
you know
drivers.
what? And they're getting rid of them. So the plan of what these autonomous companies, these car companies, is to get the consumer from not even owning a car.
Yep.
So it just makes sense that you people are just going to be used as slaves.
Yep.
That you buy like prepaid minutes.
And then you're gonna live in the Tenderloin in one of those dorms, adult dorms.
Adult dorm.
be
You're in an adult dorm, and then you're gonna DoorDash food, or hot ramen, top ramen in the microwave. You're gonna skip over some shit.
Yep.
And then there's gonna be a fucking autonomous car taking you to your slave job, man.
In a mega city.
And
Tall ass buildings.
Mega city. Yeah, you can
Small
see
ass
it.
compartments.
Or you can hit the light rails.
And you can see Salesforce Tower. That shit is huge, man. And they're planning on building more like that.
You gotta watch Chinese workforce and how the reason why they became a big emerging economy, the second biggest class. It's the first second class economy. They're the biggest. It's because they have these where they manufacture all these things and they live and work in that same area. So food, all the provisions are already tied into the pay. And they just go there in a program like, okay, this is a 5-year program, and they get taught how to do all these things. So and then they live right down the street, like literally in dorms.
Yep.
Or
Okay.
like Foxconn, the dudes who make an Apple.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what it is. So that's how you people are going to be. You're going to be slaves. You're going to just be slaves, just packed into dorms.
And then they watch your every move, and they give you a citizen rating in China. Or if you're a good citizen or not. And then they remember watching it. They had a gook that was a bad citizen because he was an outspoken fought for so-called freedoms. He was outspoken anti-government. And he was a bad citizen. And you're a bad citizen, you get no credit. You can't get a job. You're pretty much blacklisted.
You're blacklisted.
You're burnt. You can't do shit. And
You gotta live off the grid.
that's exactly what the so-called white man wants to do here.
And people do that work for Google. So, many accounts of dudes, people that was working for Google, they had a spot. They said, "Fuck it, I got my car and I'm gonna just live out the campus."
Yep.
They got showers in there. They got TV. They got a fucking gym. They provide you with food.
They do your laundry.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you got people just living in there, man.
Yep.
And being a slave and working for Google, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna save money. But then you get addicted. You got all this money coming in. But then you a slave for so long, you don't even know how to use that money, man.
You die sooner.
Yep.
Your quality of life, and what people are finding out is that it's really about quality of life. All these people, they don't like, man, I work so much. I was like, hey, man, look, you don't even get to enjoy your money because what you tied into consuming more, so you're just going to spend all that money that you earned, all that overtime hours. Esau just takes all that. You're not getting none of that money from overtime. Esau's taking it, man. He gonna tax you until you, and then you're just completely through. You're exhausted, man.
And yeah, which utterly spiritless. Yeah. You see these people are. Yeah, and then you know what? They're not even gonna have that opportunity soon because, like the brother was reading, the grinding is ceasing. You know, hey, because now a lot of these jobs that people do, they just gonna develop an algorithm. All right, to do it. That's what it's all about. Algorithm. They're just gonna anticipate. Okay, this is what I need. They don't need people, man. So even you people in the tech industry, you about to get phased out.
Yeah. Teachers. Well, that's why they want to come out with these smart cities.
Right.
That's the new thing that Esau wants to push. That's just Esau, a city that's ran upon the mark of the beast.
Blockchain.
Yep. So your fridge, you know, to tell you what you need, what you have in your refrigerator. Well, if you need groceries, well, somebody will go get the groceries for you. You don't even have to go grocery shopping.
They'll order it for you.
Yep. Yeah, the fridge will just send the link out, send the information to the warehouse. The warehouse, the robot's gonna put it in a fucking box, and you're gonna get it dropped off to you by a damn drone, man.
Yep.
You know, you ain't gonna be going outside. You're gonna stay in the damn house, man.
Yep. And then through the algorithm, that's why information is so. That's why that little thing with Facebook with the information is big, because Esau he's data mining information. So where he makes these algorithms, they're efficient. So he knows what you're doing before you do it. So the refrigerator gonna see, okay, there's a pattern. Okay, they buy milk this day or whatever, or every 2 weeks. Okay, I'm just gonna order it for you.
Yep.
So I already know your thoughts. So it's like, damn, this motherfucker knows.
AI.
That's the AI. That's the artificial intelligence. It already knows what song I want to play.
It's gonna make your decisions for you while you just fucking are just like the Matrix, man.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a zombie.
And intelligence is discernment. That's what intelligence means. Yeah. So that's why, he's gonna reach you. He's gonna discern. There's gonna be something to discern for you, man. Yeah. You don't need to think. No, don't worry about it.
People need that. People are for that. Like they need it.
Because they need it. Yeah, that's why people get life coaches. Because they need somebody like, oh, look, I don't got it. I need somebody to get my life together.
They want to be stress free.
Yeah.
Right. So Esau's gonna put on look. I got the chip. I got a smart city. Look, all you gotta do, you don't have to do shit.
Yeah.
I got a robot to come make your bed up. I got a robot to come sweep the floor. You know, I got a robot to buy your groceries. You don't even gotta go to the store anymore.
Yep.
Okay, you don't have to worry about that. We're gonna give you the local produce that's in season.
Because he's made it so messed up in these cities that people want to change. They're
gonna want to take the chip. They're gonna want to take the chip because they're exhausted right now. So he's gonna say, look, you ain't got to worry about nothing. Yep. All you got to do is just come to work. All you got to do is just come to work. Look. You don't got to buy a car. I'm gonna have somebody come pick you up. Okay, we gonna have somebody come pick you up. Then we have the lunch. This Wednesday. We're going to provide lunch for you on Wednesday. Thursday is going to be something different. Okay, you go home. It's going to be the same thing. We'll have robots teach your children. You ain't got to worry about the curriculum what your children are learning.
iRobot.
Okay, Esau's going to package it to you to where people going to die to take the chip, man. So he's putting all this hell upon you people now, you know, where you're going to be begging for a job, you know. You're going to be begging for food. And he gonna look, I got the chip, you can get it all, you know?
Yeah, Ecclesiastes 12, we'll start from the top of verse 3 again. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. Verse 4 says,
because your view on life is gonna be darkened, man. Yeah. You look out the window, you're looking at what's gonna happen in the future, right? So that the view is going to be dark. You can't see nothing. You're going to have no certainty of life in that day. And people are starting to see that now. Like, damn, they're always like, my clients always say, it's the rat race. I feel like I'm not going nowhere. It's the same thing. You're just doing the same thing over and over again. And there's no, you have no joy in what you're doing. Because now your job, you get micromanaged. Okay, the food, you all bugged out. The food, you eating the same exact food, and these heathens, they come over like, man, American food is just so disgusting.
Gain weight.
You know? Yeah, they gain weight, they bloated. Elon bloated. They're vegan, but they bloated.
Super bloated.
You know?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Then they start having all these different diseases that in their country they didn't have.
Yep.
And then what do? They go to the so-called white man. They go to his doctor to get the illusion of the cure, and it messes up even more. A dude, he wasn't sweating, which that means He wasn't sweating. He was. Yeah. He no. I'm sorry. He was sweating. He was sweating. So what he did, he went to the doctor and they zapped his underarms, man, to stop sweating. That's part of your detoxification. But that was Esau. That's Esau's science. That's Esau's medical field, man. And it's very simple. Your lymphatic system is all messed up. Okay, it's very simple. Few herbs that you got to take. Just
like people who do gastrointestinal surgery, bypass. Yeah, the bypass. They take some of their intestines out to give them to make you shit quicker. You know, that's just death. Yeah. It just kills you.
Just drink more water, man. Just drink more water and more greens.
Yeah.
But people think
ginger.
Huh? Yeah.
But you look at the people of our generation. I was with my grandma, man. You know, she got a whole box full of medicine. You know.
Yep.
But I can't tell her to get off of it. You know? Esau told her to be on it. You know? Esau controls all the authority. So that's how you people think. So when the AI rolls in, you're gonna roll with it. You know.
Yep.
Yeah, my AI is actually better. I don't have a doctor. I actually have an AI. You're in the smart house, right? Like on some like.
It's gonna be an app, really.
Yeah. Like the Alexa. They be in the house. Alexa, do this for me. You know. Yep. That's the direction America's going into, man. But it's not gonna last, man. This place is gonna be destroyed, all right? Yep. That's that whole enterprise of so-called white man.
Let's go back to that.
Right? The whole enterprise is go back to Job.
Job 5, yeah.
The whole enterprise of so-called white man is trying to do. It's not gonna happen, man. All right? He's over here. He built that new Salesforce tower. That's just gonna fall in the great earthquake, man.
That's it.
This whole bay is gonna get sunken in. Everything's gonna get this whole bay you see around us. Mountains, hills behind us.
It's going to be destroyed just like Sodom and Gomorrah. Because through the Spirit, this area would have to be Sodom, Gomorrah, and the neighboring cities in their reincarnation.
Okay.
It would have to be. There's so much it's too much going on here. And then San Francisco, man, that's Sodom. It's the epicenter of wickedness, man.
And that's the reason why we're here, not in the fucking city today.
Yep. Yeah.
Because there's nothing but homosexuals everywhere.
Hey,
But
but
we let them have their day, okay? But that's discernment, that's wisdom, okay? You ain't supposed to be over there around a bunch of dudes being homosexuals, you know? It's
what?
not for what?
It's just gonna be a contention. Yeah, it ain't gonna repent, you know. You can't, man. Some of them they didn't chopped off their rods. You can't enter into the congregation, man.
The nigga woman found us though.
Yeah, well, she found a way, man.
Yeah.
And she's everywhere.
She working with the CIA, man.
She
got the location info, man.
He thought the drone flew by and then the nigga
They want to drop a bomb, but they froze up.
The cops be fucking with the Stingray.
Oh yeah.
Nigga woman got that shit, man.
Yeah, that's crazy,
She got a fake cell phone towers and shit. She triangulating your fucking location, man. She gonna find your ass.
Oh, man.
It's Job 5:12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty.
Yeah, devices, the crash. That's the AI, the algorithm. You know, Alexa, Google Assistant.
Yeah.
What's the other one?
Google,
Siri.
Google
Yeah,
Home.
Siri.
Yeah, and then I got the iPhone, right? That does the facial recognition. People want everybody to do. They got the BART has facial recognition. And Esau, he'll find you, man, but he won't find the fucking homeless.
He can't find the Edomite.
He can't find
Yeah,
the
he can't
Edomite
find Esau.
that's freaking off on little children. You know.
We don't know where he's at.
He'll find you for jumping the goddamn the
BART
toll,
train.
man.
Yeah.
You know. Keep reading again.
He disappointed the devices of the
Yeah,
crafty.
you're really gonna this these elites. They're like, oh man, we got the chip rolling, man. We got this thing set. We about to hit these nukes on these people.
Yep.
We about to be living good, man, and get rid of the Israelites finally.
Yep.